sheet o' glass.
That's pretty, man.
The front chip that was there, right here, completely gone. No evidence it was ever there. The style line is where it belongs. The height is where it belongs. Everything, even to you. You gotta admit that's good, isn't it? Okay. All right, let's do it right now.
Get her done.
Come on, Poop.
Who are you talking to?
Come on, you Poop.
Why?
Another good battery. Another low battery.
You go backwards. No, sir. You go back there, sir. I go this way, sir. We come around this way, sir. Foot or something. Lift up the back edge. There.
Well, you know, Mark always says, be careful that it's worth more than your life. Yeah. Just be careful that it's worth more than your car. Your whole car.
That grill is worth more than his whole car.
He's worth more than that whole car, it is.
If you can.
You get lamb's fry?
Okay, stop right there. Has anybody done the... I am not getting up and out again. I'm tired of it. Royal, get the phone. Darren, did you find the heater box for this car?
Crying out loud.
Never looked.
We've got to put the heater box in before we put the dash in. Hate to be the bearer of bad tidings there, but...
Welby's.
How about the steering column?
No.
Oh, sure.
Why do they put
You wanna talk to Mark?
5-foot-long bolts in these crazy things?
Hang on. Let's see if I can work this phone. Hey,
That's what's ridiculous about it. Is
somebody
there's
wants
a
to talk
customer-
about this car. I don't know, it sounded like laser, but
Okay. So after I got the door back on and I'm doing the final alignments, Royal runs out front and answers the phone, comes back and tells me that the owner of the car's on the line. Look, I just talked to him like 3 days ago.
Hey.
I just told him I get it done, I get it done. He just calls and tortures and tortures.
Go answer the
So
phone.
there's nothing left. They beat you down till you jump out a third floor window and then they walk by the corpse with a chalk outline on the ground and say, "Oh, what was his problem? He seemed so happy." You're my problem. I'll tell you one thing, you better be calling and tell me I can have more time because it's... I go to answer the phone thinking it's the owner of the Cuda to chew my ass out. This smart. And instead it's some guy saying he's Don Coscarelli, wants to talk to me about the 71 Cuda. Don Coscarelli, the guy who actually created Phantasm, the director. How would I know if you're doing an impersonation of him? So all of a sudden, as I'm listening to this guy ramble on and thinking, oh, it's a joke, it kind of hits me. This really is Don Coscarelli. This is the director of Phantasm. This is the guy who I've been watching his movie since 1979. It's nice to meet you. This is Don Coscarelli. Probably, well, we have to have it done by the end of the week, this week. This is Don Coscarelli. He had seen the picture that I'd posted on the Facebook page for Phantasm and found my phone number, called me, and wanted to talk about the car. I don't want to sound like one of those geeky guys, but it's pretty flattering. He says he wants to come up here, drive the car, sign the inside of the trunk lid, and then get some photos with everybody. I would love it. I'd love to be any part of that I can be, and I would love to have you sign the car and hang out for some pictures, and the guys would be just crapping themselves. This could really be a big break for us at Graveyard Cars. Meeting somebody like Don Coscarelli, this is huge. That's amazing. Thank you so much. So it's an honor. I mean, I love your work. All right. All right. Talk to you soon. This is a massive thing. This leaves us no choice but to meet the deadline. Period. End of story.
What, buddy? What?
It wasn't laser.
Who was it?
You'll never guess.
His son?
Absolutely not. 2 weeks ago, I posted a picture of the Phantasm Cuda on the Phantasm wall on Facebook, right? It's Don Coscarelli. The director, the guy that made all of them, especially the very first one, he did it all by himself, that was him. You've got a director, a worldwide known director of a huge cult classic film like Phantasm, willing to come up, sign our cars, bring the star of the movie, Michael Baldwin, up, hang out with us for a day, get photos with us. I mean, this is a real opportunity for us to grow as a company and in the genre of Chrysler restoration muscle car technicians. He is willing, if they're coming up at the end of the week, which is exactly when this car has to be done because of laser. They're gonna be up at the end of the week, and they want to check out the car, maybe even take it for a spin around the block, and sign the inside of the deck lid. So we're not gonna have any mistakes on this. What is left to get it completely done? We need to get that base plate underneath there and the carburetor on it so the shaker's for real. The front bumpers are ready to go on. Okay, we need to finish plumbing out the engine compartment, which I have all the parts out of my toolbox for. You're almost done setting the glass on it. I still have to put the billboard on the right-hand side. We need a trunk liner in the jack. Get the dash bolted in it, get the windshield put in, and the front reveal moldings and the drip trough, and we're done. And we can do that in 3 days. We are doing that in 3 days.
Get out of here.
Go on now.
Well, go get the carburetor.
You're like one of little ankle biter dogs.
You want some of this chrome dome? Go get the carburetor.
Bash your head in.
Run around.
Come on, quit f***ing around, guys. We got work to do.